Just as I thought it was going all right, found I'm wrong when I thought I was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you could say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could leave, but I won't go. My heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truths, I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But I won't go, it'd be easier, I know. Can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. Just as I thought it was going all right, found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame. That's all, that's all. Evening, folks. Happy Wednesday. She's a good girl. She loves her mama. She loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis and loves horses and her boyfriend too. Yeah. It's a long way living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free. I'm free falling, yeah. And I'm free. I'm free falling, yeah. All the vampires are walking through the valley, move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadow. All the good girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free. I'm free falling, yeah. And I'm free. I'm free falling. Free falling now. I'm 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 free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. Wanna ride her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free. Yeah. I'm a free falling, yeah. And I'm free. I'm a free falling, yeah. Woo. And I'm free, yeah. Say free falling, yeah. Lord, I'm free. Free falling. Free falling. Free Hello, hello. It's time to get into the comments. See who's here. What's happening, everybody? You know the drill. Those of you who've been checking this out on a regular basis, let me know where you're watching from. That's my favorite thing. And then we will start looking at some requests there in the comments. Hope everyone's been having a good week. Let's go back up to the beginning, see who's here. Let's see, it looks like, hi Noam, yes I can, that's a beautiful song, I love that one. And Buenas noches, Dionisio, or let me see, Dionisio, excuse me, Dionisio. Buenas noches to you too, senor. Hi Timothy. Goodnight, Saigon. That's a good one. I haven't played that one in a while. We'll try and throw that in. Hi, Sarah. I don't know that one yet. That's on my list of things to familiarize myself with. Cool song, though. Hi, Diego. Hey, Daniel. Nice. Good speakers are always helpful, although they might reveal more of my mistakes. Who knows? Hi, Blue Ice Cream. I don't know if I can do that one like proper, but I might be able to play a stanza or two of it for you. We'll see. Let's see here. Hey, Diego, tuning in from Spain. Nice. So you were looking for Skyline Pigeon as well, so that one definitely has to be played. And The Stranger, well, we'll see what we can do about that. Hi, Jack. Hi, Victor. Oh, so do we have a chronic problem among everyone that it's cutting in and out, or just you guys, Jack and Victor? Let me know. It shouldn't be cutting out from anything on my end, but you guys need to let me know if that's happening. Huntington Beach. Hi, Foo. Thank you very much, sir. I love Huntington Beach. It's one of my favorite places to visit, or, you know, back in the days when you could travel. I like it much more than Newport Beach, for example. Let me see here. Hi, Daniel from Holland. Always great to have you with us. Hi, Paul from Scotland. Good to have you. Hi, Piano Joe. Wheat Project. Philly Freedom. We'll try to put that later in the show. Absolutely. Love that one. Hey, Kevin. Nice. Northeast England. Good to have you. Just a black screen for you, Victor? That's weird. I wonder if maybe you need to refresh that. I don't know what would be causing that. I'm not sure where you're tuning in, if there are issues in your area, but it doesn't... Not working, huh? I don't seem to be having like tons and tons of people saying that that we've got tech problems, but okay, so it's for Kevin too. So, and for Jack. And for Jerry. Huh. So some of you are having issues and some of you are not. I wonder, it could be something going on with YouTube. It could be something going on with Facebook. I've got really, really good upload signal happening right now, so I know it's not that, and my computer is pretty clean, so I don't think it's that either. So, doggone it. I'm very sorry for those of you who are having issues. Okay. Those of you who are having issues, I am sorry, but I don't think it's actually from my source. something either going on with your local internet stream or something going on with YouTube in particular for some reason. So there's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry about that. So I'm just going to carry on, and I apologize for those of you who are having trouble. Hopefully, if you just keep refreshing or hang in there, it will resolve itself, because I'm just pretty sure it's not anything happening on my end. So, okay. Moving on. Let me get on with some of these requests that have come in. So the first thing that I saw in there I better get to. This is called Skyline Pigeon. It's an old Elton John number. One of the oldest Elton John numbers. Goes like this. Turn me loose from your hands. Let me fly to distant lands, over green fields, trees and mountains, flowers and forest fountains. Home along the lanes of the skyway, for this dark and lonely room projects a shadow cast in gloom, and my eyes are mirrors of the world outside, thinking of the way that the wind can turn the tide. These shadows turn from purple into gray, for just this skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings and fly away again. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Let me wake up in the morning to the smell of new mown hay, to laugh and cry, live and die in the brightness of my day. Long to hear the pealing bells of distant churches sing. Most of all, please free me from this aching metal ring, and open out this cage towards the sun. Just this skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings and fly away again. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Okay. Thank you very much for the request. And again, I'm sorry for those of you who are having some tech issues, but it doesn't appear that it is happening from my end, so there's nothing I can do about it, and I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so here's another request that came in early. I'm not a good whistler, okay? So I'm just throwing that out there. This will be an insufficient whistle, but I am all I've got. And we'll see what we can do with this request here. Well, we all have a face that we hide away forever, and we take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we love to try them on. Well, we all fall in love, we disregard the danger, but we share so many secrets. There are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again, and everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now, you've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer. I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. Cause then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. And it hurts. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. But we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised she never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid, try again. Everyone goes out every now and then. Woo, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now, you've been there yourself. You may never understand how the stranger is inspired. He is not always evil, he isn't always wrong. Though you drown in good intentions, you'll never quench the fire. You'll give in to your desire when the stranger comes along. Ooh. Ooh. right, there you go. The Stranger. Okay. Got a lot of good requests in there. Let me see here. Hey, Noah. No, I have never been a great whistler. My dad can do that part. He's a great whistler, but I am not. I am not. That's not part of my skill sets. Hi, Caleb. I'll see if I can get one of those two in for you before the end of the show. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that one, Eduardo. Sorry. Looks like you've written it about 14 times. Not going to make me learn it before the end of the broadcast, so thank you for the request. I'll have to look it up sometime. Okay, let's see. What did I have? What else did I have in store here? This is one I've just kind of been feeling like playing. It's an old song from the 80s that I'm a fan of. It's one of those enduring classics. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost. You'll never see the end of the road when you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. And now I'm towing my car, and there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of ways. She turned right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in and they come to build a wall between us. You know that they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of the drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, ooh, it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in and they come to build a wall between us, you know they won't win. Hey now, hey now, hey now, ooh, they won't win. Let's get back to some requests. I always leave at least one darn comment up during a song. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kevin. Obviously, YouTube's having some issue, and I think maybe it's even only kind of concentrated to international feeds. So it looks like a lot of the folks who were having issues were having it in the UK. So thank you for the update there, my friend. Looks like maybe Facebook is doing a better job. Okay, let's see here. Lots of good stuff floating around in here. I saw in here, ooh, I haven't done this one in a while. Someone saved my life tonight. This one's ambitious, guys. This one deserves a sip of water. And maybe I should pull the lyrics up for this one. I'm not sure if I don't like taking the time to do that, but I do think that's probably wise. So this song's kind of interesting. It's got a kind of a funny story behind it. I mean, it shouldn't be fun. I mean, it was like Elton was having a freak out because he was not really hadn't come to terms with the fact that he was gay yet, and he was engaged to be married to a woman, which was completely freaking him out, among other things. And Long John Baldry and Bernie Taupin had to get him like rip-roaring drunk to get him to back out of the marriage at the last minute. But before they did that, Bernie went over to where Elton was living, and Elton was feigning a suicide attempt. But it wasn't like a real suicide attempt, so he walks in and Bernie tells a story. He says, I walk into the apartment and I smell gas, and I think, oh great, someone's left the oven on. He walks into the kitchen and there's Elton in the room with the gas all full stop and the oven door open. And Bernie says, now what should have gone through my mind was, oh my God, he's trying to end his life. He said, I started laughing instead because I looked down and first of all, he had brought a pillow. He was laying on a pillow. You know, he's like, well, I'm going to die in comfort. And he had all the windows open, so it was more like a plea for some help rather than an actual suicide attempt. But this song came out of it, so it's autobiographical. When I think of those East End lights, Muggy nights, the curtains drawn in the little room downstairs. Prima donna Lord, you really should have been there, sitting like a princess perched in her electric chair. And it's one more bit, I don't hear you anymore. We've all gone crazy lately, my friends out there rolling round the basement floor. Someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Belle. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly away, high away, bye-bye. Never realized the passing hours of evening showers, a slip noose hanging in my darkest dreams. Strangled by a haunted social scenes, just a pawn outplayed by a dominating queen. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning, damn it, listen to me, God. Sleeping with myself tonight, saved in time, thank God my music's still alive. Oh, someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly away, high away, bye-bye. To your stocks and bonds, paying your HP demands forever. They're coming in the morning with a truck to take me home. Someone saved my life tonight. 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 Say your prayers, run the field, you play alone. Ooh. Someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. All the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my someone save my life tonight. 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 All right, thank you for the request. Haven't had a good excuse to play that song in a little while. All righty, so ooh, that's a good one. Hi, Alexandra. Let me play around with that one for a while, or let me just pull the lyrics up at least. This is a good tune. I haven't ever really tried this one before, but I do like it. Let me see what key I'd be in here. Your mama can dance, your daddy don't rock and roll. Okay, let me see here. I don't promise I can do the whole thing. But I'll try some of it. You know, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where'd you go? To rock and roll. The old folks say you gotta end your day by 10. I don't know how that part goes, so let's just jump to the part. And then it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Yeah, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and you gotta go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. Yeah, where do you go? To rock and roll. And where do you go? To rock and roll. And where do you go? To rock and roll. That's not really fulfilling your request at my standard, but hopefully that got you, you know, like a quarter's worth. It's a good song, though. I should learn it for real. Okay, let's see here. We got earlier on, I got a request for this one. So everybody just imagine that it's dark. Got a breeze. Might be raining. You hear crickets. You hear critters. And then eventually you hear a helicopter. on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum, and we were sharp as knives, and we were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastic like tameless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses, and we learned fast to travel lights. Our arms were heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home front, we had no soft soul. They sent us Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot our sights, prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. We passed the hash pipe and played our Doors tapes, and it was dark, so dark at night, 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 night. We held on to each other like brother to brother. We promised our mothers we'd rise, and we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left their childhood on every acre, and who was wrong and who was right, 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 right didn't matter in the thick of the fight. We held the day in the palm of our hand, and they ruled the nights, and the nights seemed to last as long as 6 weeks on Paris Island. We held the coastline, they held the highlands, and they were sharp as knives. They heard the hum of our motors, they counted the rotors, waited for us to arrive, and we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. All right, looks like some folks are talking about how to fix some issues here. Thank you for the request, by the way. Ooh, Brown-Eyed Girl. I haven't played that one in a while. Thank you for that request. Let's see if I've got the muscle memory to do it. I'm sure I do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Here, 1, 2, 3. Hey, where did we go? The days with the race came out in a hollow, playing a new game, leaping and running, hey now, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts thumping, baby, and you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Now whatever happened to Tuesdays and so slow, going down to the old mine with a transistor radio, laughing and running, hey now, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts thumping, baby, you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la? So I find my way, now that I'm all on my own. Saw you just the other day, oh my, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord, sometimes I'm overcome, just thinking about making love in the green grass, baby, behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Thank you for the request for some Van Morrison there. Okay, let's get back up. Let's go back further a little bit in these comments and see what else you guys are asking for. So many songs, so little time. And it's also fun just to see the conversations you guys have going on between yourselves. Makes me feel like a little bit of an eavesdropper. I like it. Well, hi, Betty Ann. Good to see you. Okay. I see a bunch of good requests in here I'm going to get to. One that I brought with me that I kind of wanted to do for you today was, I don't know why. I mean, I always loved my parents, but some days you just have extra feelings of affection for people in your life. And today I'm feeling sort of a special feeling of love and affection for my folks. They're in Nebraska right now, spending time with my sisters and their 2 grandchildren, which makes this an appropriate song for that as well. But I don't know, I was just thinking about what good parents they were to me, how good they were, how patient they were with me growing up. And I was kind of a little weirdo, as most artists are. But they gave me the space to figure myself out, which was, I'm sure, challenging at times. Both of them. And when I hear this song, I feel like I can hear them singing it. I don't think they're tuned in watching live. They're probably distracted by my niece and my nephew at the moment, but they'll watch it on replay. Love you, Mom and Dad. You made my childhood pretty special. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam, and may sunshine and happiness surround you when you far from home, and may you grow to be proud, dignified and true, and do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond, and may you never love in vain, and in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. hoping that I served you well. And you did. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose. And they have been. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. Okay, back to the comments. So did I, Lucia. Okay, let's see. Lots of good things up here. What else was up earlier that I missed? I'm glad to see that it looks like the tech issues were just an issue with YouTube. I will watch the playback, guys, and if there's this issue that you guys are having during the stream is showing up in the playback on YouTube, I'll just delete that, and I record all of these shows locally here, and it'll be a clean stream, and I will re-upload it so that there's a recording of this for posterity on my YouTube channel without all of that garbage happening in it. Hey, Paul. You know, I need to learn all of me properly, but something like, all of me loves all of you. You're perfect imperfection. You're perfect imperfection. And I can do all of me. That's one I actually kind of have in the queue to properly learn. Actually, I think he did that in A flat, so probably a better key for me to be like here. All of me loves all of you. All your love and imperfections, all your perfect imperfections, and I will give all of me, and you will give all of you. So I promise I'll learn that one for real. Now that you reminded me that I should, I'll put that in my queue. Not a very satisfying version of it, and I know about that much of a day in the life. Let me see. So it's like, I read the news today. Oh boy. Da 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 da. That's about all the farther I can go. So sorry, I'm kind of striking out for you on that one, Paul, but those are both good songs. Worth working up. Okay, let's see. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That's an interesting request. Let me see what I can do with that. Okay. This is one of those songs that I'm like, I know it well. I mean, I've heard it so many times, I think that I can fake my way through it. I don't have it truly worked up, but I'm feeling adventurous today. Let's try this. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, picture yourself on a train in a station with plasticine porters and looking glass ties. Suddenly someone is there at the turnstile. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Lucy in the sky with the diamonds. Lucy in the sky with the diamonds. Lucy in the sky with the diamonds. Whoa. Lucy, oh! Lucy, Lucy, oh, Lucy, oh. That was fun. Thank you, Lucia. Really fun. Okay. Nice. Looks like some of the people who were having trouble before are able to join us once again. Absolutely. Thank you for the request there, Paul. Oh, excuse me, Sarah, you're the one who asked for Lucy in the Sky. Sorry. Lucia asked for Miami 2017. That's a good one. Let me do that one now. Time for a water break. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm sure I come off a little disjointed today. I'm a little bit under the weather. It's not COVID, it's a gastrointestinal thing, a reaction to a medication I had to take, so don't worry, it's not like serious, but I'm just a little weak and a little like today, so thank you for putting up with me being a little spaced out today. Seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the Empire State laying low, and life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. See the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the ruins at my feet. You know, we almost didn't notice it. We've seen it all the time on 42nd Street. They burn the churches up in Harlem, like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames are everywhere, but no one really can. Always burned out there before. Oh, 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 oh. I seen the lights go out on Broadway, and I watched the mighty skyline fall. The boats were waiting at the Battery. The union went on strike. They never sailed at all. sent the carrier out from Norfolk and picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. They sank Manhattan out to sea. Whoa. Oh. You know those lights went bright on Broadway. But that was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico. There are not many who remember. They say anvils still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out and keep the memory alive. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. Muchas gracias, amigo. Okay, so something that something I've kind of been meaning to play for a while. It just kind of feels appropriate. I want to tell you a little story. So this is by one of my three favorite artists. The three most influential artists in my life are, of course, Billy Joel and Elton John. But the third one for me is actually someone you might not suspect. It's John Denver. His singing always blew me away. I don't really play guitar. I mean, I play it a little bit. I'm not very good at it. Not like that. But my piano playing, I actually have kind of copied his guitar stylings a lot with my rhythm piano playing. But the main thing that I liked about John was his honesty, his authenticity. He delivered things that other people wouldn't have gotten away with, and it was believable from him. And he was always treated very poorly in the press, treated like a joke or whatever, but a lot of people loved his music, and his music meant a lot to a lot of people, and it was very heartfelt. I got to see John in concert once, and then he died about 2 years later, so I never got a chance to see him again. But I was 17 when I saw him, and it was really one of the most amazing experiences of my life. And he played this song. This ended up being his final hit record, and it was a real joy for him to have it because he had not had a hit record in about 5 or 6, 7 years, something like that. And so it was like he had this massive boom of success between 1970 and 1975, and then just you know, he was still able to sell big concert halls, but he was not really hitting the radio with hit songs. So he got one last chance, and this wasn't a huge hit, but it hit like the top 30. But it was a real pleasure for him to be able to have one more sort of day in the sun on the charts. And what had happened was he was invited to go to China and be one of the first Western artists ever to play shows over there. And it was just him and guitar. They couldn't work out the logistics to bring his band and all of that, but he did several shows in China. He was there for about a month. And he talked about being in Shanghai and how it turns out that Shanghai is the hottest, most humid place on the planet, and that there's a river that goes through Shanghai, and that the only relief that you get from this blistering heat in the summertime there is when a wind comes out of the north, I think, and it rolls over the top of this river, which cools the air a little bit, and you get a breeze from that river on in. And he said it's like, you know, a little slice of heaven when it hits you, because it's this cool breeze which just breaks up the monotony of that god-awful heat. And so that's where the name of the song came from, Shanghai Breezes. But the substance of the song came from a phone call that he had, an international long-distance phone call with his, at that time, estranged wife, Annie. And they hadn't been getting along very well, and he had to go to this trip, and she went camping with some friends of theirs, and that was something that they had always loved doing together, John and Annie. And she said, I couldn't help but think about you while I was there. And I'm out in the middle of the mountains, and I saw this just gorgeous moon and all those amazing stars, and I couldn't help but think, gosh, you know, you're on the other side of the planet. And yet that's the same moon and the same stars that you see where you're at. And John teared up a little bit, and he said, I thought the exact same thing last night when I looked at the moon and the stars from the balcony of my room. And it was just a lovely sentiment, and I feel this way a lot about you guys, because there's so many of you overseas that stay up really late or wake up really early to watch these things, and watch my YouTube videos, and that have bought my piano course, and have reached out, and I've become friends with so many of you. I even have a girl in Vietnam that I have a romantic connection with that we don't really get to see each other hardly ever, but it's we have to use, you know, video chats and all of that kind of stuff. But it's a special feeling anytime it gets dark outside, and I remember that you guys are all seeing the same moon and the same stars that I am. Anyway, John told this story, and he said, you know, I just want you guys to know I've been all over the world, and I've met people from every race, religion, financial class, everything. And he goes, no matter what the language you speak or the color of your skin or the expression of your faith or the form of your politics or the geographic location of your birth, we all look up into the same sky, we all see the same moon. We all have the night sky lit up by the same group of stars. And the same sun heats and lights our planet. And when you think about it, when you put that in perspective, we're not also all that different, are we? It's called Shanghai Breezes. It's funny how you sound as if you're right next door when you're really half a world away. I just can't seem to find the words I'm looking for to say the things that I want to say. I can't remember when I felt so close to you. It's almost more than I can bear. And though I seem 500,000 miles from you, You're in my heart and living there. And the moon and the stars are the same, wouldn't you see? It's the same old sun up in the sky. And your voice in my ear is like heaven to me, like the breezes here in old Shanghai. There are lovers who walk hand in hand in the park, and lovers who lie all alone. There are lovers who lie unafraid in the dark, and lovers who long for home. I couldn't leave you even if I wanted to. You're in my dreams and always near. And especially when I sing the songs I wrote for you, you were in my dreams and living there. And the moon and the stars are the same, won't you see? It's the same old sun up in the sky. And your face in my dreams is like heaven to me, like the breezes here in old Shanghai. Shanghai breezes cool and clearing, evening sweet caress. Shanghai breezes soft and gentle, remind me of your tenderness. And the moon and the stars are the same, won't you see? It's the same old sun up in the sky. And your love in my life is like heaven to me, like the breezes here in old Shanghai. And the moon and the stars are the same, won't you see? It's the same old sun up in the sky. And your love in my life is like heaven to me, like the breezes here in old Shanghai. Just like the breezes here in old Shanghai. Thanks, guys. Just wanted to sing that because, you know, it really means a lot to me that you guys tune in and watch, whether you're watching these live streams or just watching my YouTube videos and stuff. But I've gotten to travel enough to know that we're all basically the same, and it's meant a lot to me to make so many friends around the world. So thank you. Can we agree it's the same moon, Gary? Oh, you're a turd, man, but that's great. It's good stuff. Okay. Guys, I'm going to play one more song, and I'm going to end it a little earlier than I normally do just because I'm not feeling that well. But I will be back up to my normal self on Sunday. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I know that some of you have had tech issues that were caused by YouTube. I'm sure it's an anomaly and not a new normal. So thank you. Thank you very much, and I think I haven't done this one for a little while, but we'll call this my closer for today, and I will be back at full speed on Sunday with hopefully with a song or two to debut that I've been working on. I've been working on some more Billy Joel and Elton John deep cuts you guys have been asking for. But for now, we'll get out of here with this old number that I'm sure we're all familiar with. I can't lie, no more of your darkness. And all my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. It's too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance and I changed your way of life. But you misread my meaning when I met you. Close the door and left me blind by the light. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, 'cause losing everything is like the sun going down on me. I can't find the right romantic line. See me once, see the way I feel. Don't discard me just because you think I mean you harm. But these cuts I have, they need love to help them heal. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, to losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. sun going down on me. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe and stay healthy. Don't worry about me. Like I said, this isn't the virus or anything. This is just a little dehydration from a medication I had to take. So I'll be good in a day or two. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. And remember, if you're a piano player, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the last chance we're going to get to do that, so make it count. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Appreciate your support, and I will see you Sunday.